My baby! Give me my baby!
The night the storm refused to rest was the same night the truth was buried. Thunder cracked above the small clinic on the edge of Birmingham, Alabama, as a paid midwife wiped her hands, her heart racing faster than the rain outside. On the narrow bed lay a young black woman, exhausted, whispering prayers of gratitude. She had just given birth to twins, a boy, a girl, but only one cry would change 2 lives forever. The midwife wrapped the baby boy quickly, her eyes darting toward the door. A wealthy man had been waiting for years, desperate for an heir, ready to pay for silence. She turned to the mother and spoke softly, rehearsed and deadly. "Your son, he didn't make it." The mother screamed. Her tears soaked the thin sheets as the midwife carried the boy away into the storm and into another world. What no one noticed in the chaos was the small, identical mark the mother had carefully made earlier that night. Using a harmless herbal paste, she had drawn the same tiny crescent symbol at the back of each baby's neck. "A mother must always be able to find her children," she had whispered. Years passed. The girl, named Alia, grew up in the same neighborhood where dreams often had to fight to survive. She learned early the value of resilience, community, and truth. Her mother raised her with stories about honesty, warning her that lies might grow fast, but they always collapse under their own weight. The boy, renamed Julian, grew up in luxury, private schools, big houses, everything money could buy, except one thing: belonging. Despite the riches, he always felt incomplete, like a missing puzzle piece he couldn't name. Both children, unknown to each other, shared the same strange experience. People would sometimes stare at the back of their necks and ask, "What's that mark?" Neither had an answer. One summer, fate intervened. Alia won a scholarship to a leadership program in the city. Julian volunteered there, pushed by his father to give back. On their first meeting, they argued like strangers but laughed like family. Something felt familiar, too familiar. Days later, while standing side by side under the sun, a counselor noticed it. "The marks on your necks," she said slowly. "They're identical." Silence fell. Truth unraveled quickly after that. Records were found, lies exposed. The midwife, now old and burdened by guilt, finally confessed. A mother who had mourned a son for decades learned he had been alive all along. The reunion was not just emotional, it was educational.